are going to talk about how to position you correctly, because I feel like you need to understand how to position yourself so you can begin to partake in all these great things that are happening in this world. How you can be able to do some things differently. I hope you are ready to do some things differently in 2024. I hope you are already doing something differently, because it's very critical you do that. So I'm going to leave you some tips. I made some notes as always so I can stay on track. Most of the things I'm sharing with you is actually what people pay me to do, but I'm going to come in here to share it for free because I'm trying to create an impact. I'm hoping that I can develop a pattern and be able to create an avenue for people to come and get what they need in life so they can be able to make some changes to better their life. Now, I'm going to talk about the first thing that I feel like most of us take for granted. The first thing I say is practice prevention. Practice preventive maintenance. And I want to say preventive because one thing about us humans, we like to cure instead of prevent. That's why you see people always like to take medications. But when you tell someone to spend money on something that's supposed to prevent them to even getting to the point that they have to take medication, they will not do it, and they're seeing that as a waste. They don't take some actions or some steps that are going to aid them into doing some things that will be able to keep them away from the hospital or keep them from being sick. If you are trying to position yourself well, you want to figure out what is it that is always making you feel like you are feeling aggravated, like something is giving you anxiety, or you feel like you can't stay calm enough. Most people will go ahead. There are people that like to complain. There are people that can wake up in the morning. They was like, "How is your morning?" They will start talking about, "Oh, I have a headache," or "This is going on with me." So if you are trying to position yourself for a great life, when you say, "I want to live my best life," living your best life has nothing to do with you feeling all the negative energy all the time. Each time you feel any negative energy, it's upon you and yourself to find out why. Go straight to the point on what is it that is preventing you from living this great life so you can begin to handle it. Practicing a preventive maintenance life means that you have to always, let's say you wake up every morning, you don't have to brush your teeth. Have you ever met people that their mouth smells so much you can't even come close to them? I see that all the time. And then I have to tell people, I'm like, go groom yourself. Come on now. You have to take a shower. There are people, literally, this is not like a joke. I'm trying to come in here to say some things that I have not witnessed. I have been trying to have a conversation with some people, and you have your mind, you want to help somebody. But because you can smell the person's mouth from miles away, you got to ask yourself, when you wake up in the morning, what are the things that you do? When you wake up in the morning, there's something that's supposed to be basic. This thing about cleaning your mouth or keeping your fresh breath clean, we learn that way from childhood. You cannot tell me as an adult that you do not know that one of the things you have to do is to brush your teeth. Now, it's even worse when you have already mouth odor. You know, people naturally have mouth odor, which comes from your guts. Each time you know that every time you brush your teeth, and your mouth is always smelling, that comes from your guts. So that means you need to cleanse. You know, when I say come from your gut, is that we tend to eat some things that kind of deposit all these chemicals in our system. And those chemicals stay there. That's why people go to restrooms sometimes. It seems like people can just run away from the rooms. It's because your gut needs to be clean. I learned about cleaning guts, I think about 5 years ago. That's why I do a lot of lemon with water. I do a lot of things that will help me at least clean your guts. Now, you cannot tell me that you want to get successful, you want to be a millionaire, you want to make money, but you don't even know how to care for yourself. You don't know how to take those preventive maintenance actions or things you have to do to position yourself so you can begin to partake in things. You want to go somewhere in case when you burp, somebody is asking, "Oh my God, this person is burping because your breath is smelling." Sometimes you cannot help it just because you have a gut. You guys Google guts. Gut, something to clean your guts, or what it means that when your gut is like overloaded, you need to take care of it. So in order to position yourself well, You have to learn how to practice those preventive maintenance